Hey guys, Michael Mitchell with Miracle Mortgage and themichaelmitchell.com. So, quick story today about emus. I did part of my internship for college down at a youth adventure camp that was on a like 50 or 60,000 acre ranch outside of Kerrville, Texas. And one week we were a little slow as far as the adventure camp stuff goes, and the owner got called from another ranch that had a whole like 180 emus. And they're like, we are out of the emu business. So, emus are like smaller ostriches if you've never looked them up, and they're mean. They're mean as hell, and they have these little tiny wings. And so anyway, so I get ring-tailed into going and helping, and they're like, okay, you need to wear some old clothes because you're going to get beat up. And I'm like, what? They're birds. And they're like, you don't understand. These are like velociraptors with feathers. And I'm like, all right, cool. And so we go in with like riot shields and face mask, and like we're going to war with these stupid birds. And they had them all in a pen, and there's like 180 of them or so. Anyway, what you do with them, I mean, they're powerful. They've got these kind of middle claw thing. They'll jump at you. They make this noise that sounds like if you're thumping the side of a watermelon. You more feel it than hear it. It's very interesting. But they've got these little tiny wings, right? And so the way you get them is as they're running by you, which they're fast, is you just kind of have to grab them, and then you stick them right here at the front of your legs, and you try to grab onto those little wings, and then you kind of ride these emus kind of like a motorcycle over towards the trailer. Now, you got to remember, these are pretty powerful birds. You don't want to be there. They don't want to be there. They're unhappy, which is making you unhappy. They're not really interested in getting into the trailer willingly. And so, obviously, this is like a rodeo, but with birds. We ended up, unfortunately, from what I remember, because they're birds can basically die at the drop of a hat. They're like, oh my God, you've got on a yellow shirt. Done. Like half of them died. I guess they got stressed and died in the trailer on the way back. Is kind of a rough deal, but I think the worst thing of all day was there were a bunch of motorcycle riders that were going very, very slow. And as we're driving down the highway, we pass them, and it just looks like the whole trailer was just a feather duster that was coming apart. There were just feathers going everywhere. As a matter of fact, we went back to get more birds and more birds and more birds, and it just looked like cotton on the side of the road. There were so many. So anyway, that was my experience with emus. They're a pain in the butt, literally. So there you go. Stay tuned. I've got more stories. TheMichaelMitchell.com. If you know somebody that needs a home mortgage, talk to you later.